Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another week in the life, planning, everyday life, whatever we have going on. My name's Carmen, if you don't already know, and I am now currently planning in an A6 Hobonichi Techo, Avec, July to December. Let's go ahead and do just a quick run through of what is going on. If you haven't seen my earlier video, the one that I posted last week, this is, well, in that video, I showed a little bit of a setup of what I did with this and kind of like my whole idea behind it, but I'm going to go through it again with you guys if you didn't see that video. But if you'd like to go see that video, I will link it up in the description, well, up in the cards and then in the description below if you do want to go ahead and check it out. But let's get into what's happening. So this is an A6 Moterm notebook cover. I have used this continually throughout my A6 journey, and I am so glad that I've always kept on to it. So a couple things, I have filled in my pockets with just my stuff that was already in my Hobonichi cousin. So this is my kind of just catch-all notebook that I'm going to be using. This is a half-year A6 Stalogy. I have used Stalogy in the past. If you go like way back in my videos, you'll see all the different Stalogy setups that I had. And then at one point I switched to Tomoe River paper and then I never looked back. But anyways, so what I've done here, and I've already kind of used it. So I'm using this as a catch-all. So I have my index so I can easily find things, and I'll number the pages as they go. I kind of don't want to go through what's in here right now just because there's a couple of things that are like private. But I guess I can go through like this portion of it. Like I'm just making lists and idea lists, all these different things. And then I have like on this front page that I didn't want to show is a call with our like home insurance company. And yeah, so I have that tucked into the front, and you see that I've labeled it. I've added a little sticker from Planner Monkey Co. And I've just kind of tucked it into the front here. In between these notebooks, I kind of have just papers that I need to hold on to. So this is actually a paper that I need to turn into the city to do a garage sale permit that we want to do later on at the beginning of August. But anyways, so this is my Hobonichi A6 Techo, the Avec system. Again, it's the half year, so it's only July through December. I have decorated with some stickers and some paper that I found off of Pinterest. Well, a design that I found off Pinterest, because I do not like that blue cover. I meant to do front and back, but I kind of got frustrated with the front, so I just left the back the way that it is. So the back is still this blue color. Now this clear cover is not the right size for this. But honestly, I just didn't feel like purchasing a new one. So we're just going to stick with what we have. And so when I open it up, I have a couple things here. This is a clear pocket that I got from the dollar section at Target, the Target dollar spot. They have it every year around back to school time. So there's that. I have my Mickey Mouse sticker, and then I have two stickers from my Etsy shop, that is always linked down below. But I just have those two going on. So I just, on this page, I still haven't figured out what I want to use this for, but I went ahead and did my cycle tracking. So I have that done. And then we go into our monthlies. I transferred over everything that I needed, and then we are in dailies. So I'm thinking that I want to do a, like a move tracker to see when I close all my rings. So I have Post-it notes that have the months. So I just want to do that. And I'm also thinking about putting a piece of vellum in here to kind of give it a little bit of an intro to July. But here is this past week. Now I did do yesterday already. So yes, today's Tuesday. And it's just, yesterday was a little bit of a weird day. So I did my Big Thunder Mountain 5K. Now I walked this 5K because the last time I did a 5K, now this is the virtual from Disney. It's the summertime virtual ones. When I did the Pirates of the Caribbean 5K, I did a walk jog combo and then I got severely dehydrated. So yesterday, all I did was a walk, but I still kind of fell off. I don't know if it's just doing that whole 5K at a time. I don't know, whatever it is. But I did it. It took me an hour and 30 minutes. I feel like it really shouldn't have taken me that long. I kind of feel like something wasn't calculating right with the distance, because usually when I do a mile walking around my neighborhood, it takes me like 15 minutes for the mile. So I don't know why it was taking me double time per mile, but whatever. Anywho, since this book doesn't come with a weekly, I don't have a place to put my weekly habit tracker. So what I am thinking of doing, if my Mondays aren't super packed or just depending on how packed my Monday is, I'm going to be putting the tracker on that Monday date. So you see, I have my Monday through Sunday. God, I can't speak. And then I have my vitamins, workout, and journaling. And then this is just the perfect amount of space. Okay. So something that I've kind of decided doing, and if you want to see my 5K walk, I put it over on my TikTok and I will link that down below. It's also in my shorts here on YouTube, but yeah, you can go ahead and check that out. I'm really trying to build my social media presence. I know I say it every year during the summer, but I'm really trying to get that this year. So I'm kind of hoping to see if I can kind of start like building content to have already planned out, and if I can keep up with that during the school year. But anyways, here we are. We are on Tuesday. I already have a couple things checked off of my to-do list, and I need to go ahead and figure out what the rest of the week has. So let's go ahead and set up the rest of the week. And I should probably stop throwing things around. Oh my goodness. I couldn't get it off before. Okay. So anyways, how was your guys' week last week? I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend as well. It was kind of like a jam-packed weekend for us just because of the holiday weekend, and my son was home on Friday. We went on the boat on Friday, which was really nice. And even though the weather kind of sucked, to be honest with you, it was just really nice to have time with the family. So the only thing that I'm not crazy about this Avec system is that I don't really know what the dates are. I think the only thing that's helping me is the fact that Saturday and Sunday are like a bolded color, or like a filled in color. So that kind of helps me. But all right. So today's already filled out. Tomorrow is my mama's birthday. So I kind of want to do a cute little thing. I have hearts here somewhere. Actually, I'll need it because my nephew's birthday is the next day. Okay. So I'm taking her out for lunch tomorrow. She hasn't told me yet where she wants to go. So still waiting on that. And then it is my nephew's birthday the next day. So that's fun. I don't think there's anything else really going on this week. Oh, I need to do my membership digital. If you guys aren't a member here on my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you became one. I do give out a free monthly digital. So yeah, if you're interested, go ahead and sign up for the membership and you'll be getting those monthly digitals. So membership. I'm already working on the one for this month. I just have to get it uploaded on the 10th. And then on the 11th is, well, we have a couple of things. So on the 11th is is Sid's orthodontist appointment. So where are mine? And then my nephew's birthday party, which is at Dave & Buster's, is going to be after that. I can't really remember at what time her orthodontist appointment is. I know it's in the morning. I hope it's in the morning. But they'll give me a call at one point. And then I think I'm going to put it with a cute one. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out where I have those stickers and where I put them. Where did I put those July stickers? I moved them and now I can't remember where I put them, because I took them out of my cousin. But all right, oh. Let's see, what do we have? I don't want to use those colors. No, seriously, what did I do with them? I don't want to use these colors because they're very not what I wanted. I could have sworn, oh, here they are. I left them on the inside of my Hobonichi cousin. Okay, so let's go with, I think I'm going to use this one here. Actually, I use this one, take a little bit more space. Okay. So this is Georgie's party, and I'm pretty sure it starts at 12:30. 12:30? No, they changed it. 2:30. Oh God. Okay, 2:30. Because it was at 12:30, but then they changed it to 2:30. I'm not quite sure why. So then I have to pick up my son beforehand, because then he has to go. Because then it'll be too late to pick him up from school afterwards. And I really don't want to rush to leave there. And it's a Friday, so we have these things and we just make the lines. And then on Saturday, weather permitting, I think we're going to go out on the boat with some friends, but I'm not going to write that in. But on Sunday, which is the most that I'm super excited about, is we are heading to do an Epcot day. And it's just a day trip, so we're leaving in the morning, coming back in the afternoon, because it is the first day of pass holder previews for Test Track. So I am super, super excited. I'm really hoping that we can get on it. So it's the virtual queue. So if you're not familiar with virtual queue, that opens up day of 2 different times at 7 o'clock in the morning and at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're hoping to get the 7 o'clock in the morning one and be one of like the beginning groups, because I really don't want to be coming back too late. I mean, even though I still don't go back to work yet, but I really and honestly don't want to just do that late. But yeah, okay. So that's all the appointments and kind of big ticket item things happening this week. I do need to get a couple more things done today. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get going. So I'm just going to go through some of my A6 Stalogies from the past and see what I like about them. Because I'm kind of like torn between what I really and honestly want to do. But I'm going to be sitting here. I'm watching the Germany-Denmark game and also doing some filming. That's my son's cup. I got to put that in the sink. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go through a couple of these because these are like my favorite ones that I've had. And just see what I think. See if it triggers me to want to use that next year, because I'm going to stick with the A6 Hobonichi for now. But we'll see for next year. All right. So we're not going to talk about how it's already Wednesday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't touched my planner at all today. Let's go back through. So no more new notes got added into my little notebook from yesterday, and I did do my memory keeping. Yesterday was kind of like impromptu, that the people came to fix our patio deck, not deck, but patio like roof thing. And I did not know they were coming, so kind of threw a damper in my plans for yesterday. It's kind of like a glare right here. Hopefully it's not that bad for you guys. I'll move this way. But yeah, so yesterday was pretty much just kind of waiting here at the house until they finished. In other news, finished paying my student loan yesterday. Super proud, super grown up. If you want to follow me along on that one, I made a TikTok of that one specifically, me paying off my bills or my student loan. So I was super happy about that. And then I also did another TikTok about me and my arroz con leche that I made yesterday. That was a complete fail. Anywho, so hubby came home from work yesterday and he had a bag of goodies, and one of them was this sticker. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the front here. Actually, I'm debating. Do I want to put it in here or do I want to put it in here? Yeah, I'm going to put it in here. So I'm just going to put it right under Mickey. Okay. So pretty much today, all that happened is that it's my mom's birthday today, and we went to the mall. We hung out with her. We did a little bit of back to school clothes shopping for my daughter because she just needed new pants. Her uniform shirts still fit her perfectly fine. I do need to go to the uniform store, however, to get her specific jacket that she wants. I think she's going to get a sweatshirt this time around. But yeah, so the other thing I need to finish is definitely laundry because we have a gigantic pile of it in my room. I must have not done laundry this weekend, or we've just gone through like a crap ton of clothes this week. I have no idea. Probably I forgot to do laundry. I do need to go to Broward because we have no meats. And I want to say that's it. Yes. We did go to Minuso, whatever. And we got a couple little things. I'm going to put snippets of it in here. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be like the vertical instead of like the horizontal. So sorry ahead of time. When I'm filming with my phone, I don't like think about it to put it a different way. But anyways, so you'll see that. And just a couple things of what we saw. I picked up the cutest little keychain ham. So ham from Toy Story. And it's kind of like a coin purse, but it's also like a plush keychain. So I'm kind of going to use it as both. I have really been getting back into the budget mom, and I kind of want to go back to like our usual variable expenses being cash only, and then everything else being just like the credit card if it needs to, anything sinking funds wise, because I realized that we've been kind of getting a little over budget with like groceries and dining out. Gas would be the only thing that I would keep cashless because we don't pay, we kind of just get gas and it is how much it is, whatever. But yeah, we've been kind of getting a little out of hand with the spending, so we kind of want to reel that back in. So I think I'm going to try that back out again. We'll see how that goes. But definitely not getting rid of the credit card entirely, just because it is a really good form of rewards. But anyways, I digress. The other thing I need to do tomorrow. So tomorrow, 7 a.m. So I'm going to put one of the stickers. We are heading to Epcot on Sunday, as you guys know, because I said it in the beginning of this video. And I want to do a lightning lane for Guardians. So, and that opens up tomorrow because tomorrow's the 3 days ahead of our reservation, our park reservation. So Guardians lightning lane, and that's at 7 a.m. So I need to put an alarm on my phone because I have been waking up past 7 o'clock. So I definitely want to put an alarm on my phone for like 6:55. Sorry, I'm kind of also turning around to watch like the women's Euro Cup at the same time. So I definitely want to get a good enough time because we don't want to be there in Epcot really past 1 o'clock. I don't want to get back too late. So I want to get as early as I can of a lightning lane, and then hopefully on Sunday we get the virtual queue for Test Track. Ooh, that's the other thing. Am I still going to make my shirt? I think so. Okay. Oh my God, I have so much going on. I'll have to figure that out. I gotta see how tomorrow goes, if I can do a quick Hobby Lobby run to go get the shirts and the vinyl, because it really doesn't take me that long to do it necessarily. It's the weeding that is the hardest part That's like where you take all the excess pieces that you don't need out of the vinyl once it's been cut. So, all right, well, anyways, so Wednesday, all done, pretty much. I'm just gonna do some memory keeping later, which is quite literally within the next couple of hours because it's so late. I also forgot today's Wednesday, which means it is swim lessons. Why am I forgetting to write this down? Okay, swim lessons. So hopefully today goes a little better than last week. I also don't know where my pens are, which is why I can't do the bold. It's kind of a mess this week. It is what it is. All right, see you guys a bit. For you guys, it'll be a bit. For me, it's gonna be like probably tomorrow. But all right, see you later. Just filmed my unboxing for this one. It's on my TikTok, so if you want to see just how I unboxed it. But anyways, I just did this unboxing, so I have to look at my plans for today because I have a couple things going on, but I need to figure out what I'm really doing today. I have half gotten dressed. I'm still in kind of like pajama pants or sweatpants. But yeah, I am excited to get this weekend through. I really want to go to Epcot on Sunday, like you guys know from my plans. I just booked my lightning lane this morning, so that was on my to-do list that you guys saw from yesterday, so I'm happy I got that done. And yeah, I don't know, I gotta get a couple things from Target today. I need to do that Target run that I've been talking about since Monday, but I will get it done eventually. All right, so as you saw just a little bit earlier, it is Thursday, and let's go ahead and get into what we have going on today. Again, no new notes were added in my little notebook. So let's go ahead. I did already do my vitamins. Okay. So the one thing, because I didn't have my pens with me yesterday, I do want to make my line. Where is my gray pen? Oh no. Okay, I can't make my line. I don't know where my green pen is right now. Okay, so I did, so like I said, today's Thursday. It's my nephew's birthday. I've already talked with him. I do need to upload my membership digital. So if you are a member, if you're a member or you're looking to become a member, you can find that in my YouTube profile and you'll be getting those membership digitals. I did already book my Guardians Lightning Lane, so we do have that for 2:25. I put my alarm for 6:55 and I got it, right? I went back to sleep until 7:05. So I'm actually glad that that's the time that we got, but it is what it is. I did also get this little sticker from my Pin HQ pack, and so I want to put that right in the front here. It does not quite fit at the bottom. Maybe if I put it, I just don't want to put it sideways here because I feel like that would take up too much. Maybe if I put it here. Okay, this fits perfect. And then I'll just have to find a little sticker to go there. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick that in. Ooh, right on the edge. Okay, so the other thing I did want to get done today is figure out my budgeting for tomorrow's paycheck. So I'm gonna do the final budget. So technically, I got all my summer paychecks in on one day. They were all separate, but I got them on one day. So I kind of moved them to a high yield savings. So while I'm not technically getting paid, they'll at least earn a little bit of interest. So I have to do that. That's the only really thing I have to do today, I think. I feel like there's other things I have to do. But yeah, okay. So that has to get done today, and then we'll see what else we have going on. I think my mom wanted to go to Sawgrass, but I kind of really don't want to go out there. So we'll see. Unless we go to the Coach store and maybe they have the Disney pieces, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, that's all. I figured out the time for her orthodontist appointment, and then we have the party. I do want to pick up a birthday card. So birthday card. And I think that's it. Because we're going on the boat on Saturday, so I know that for a fact. So let me go ahead and put that in. So we're just gonna put boat day. And then with my tombos, I want to give like a little accent on there. But my tombos are on my desk, and my husband's home working today, so I didn't pick those up. Those are on like we have like an L shaped, so his side is like here and mine is here, so all my shenanigans are here, and he's working on the other side, and I really don't want to interrupt him because I can hear him on a call right now. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but I can sure as hell hear him. But anyways, so that's all we have going on today for now. And yeah, we'll see what else we get done. But hope you guys are enjoying just the little snippets of this week, and I will see you guys a little later. I just left the house to get some food, and I'm kind of bummed I forgot my camera, but I am looking at the sky right now, and I swear to you, if it starts to downpour while I'm getting this lunch, I'm gonna flip out, okay? Anyways, so I'm getting lunch for my daughter and I at Bento, and then I'm picking out my husband's to go order at Colada. So yeah, let's get that going. And I still have not tacked up anything for my to-do list. Not like I really had a to-do list, but yeah. All right. I just realized that I haven't been on here with you guys the entire day. Nor have I opened my planner, by the way. It is Friday. If you saw already, I did a little bit of an unboxing of my 13 Wishes Designs little coffee cozies for my cold drinks and my cute little stickers that I'm going to decide what to do with in a little bit. Yes, it's a little bit of a different light. This is actually coming from my little like night light thing that I have here on my desk, and I absolutely love it. So this is actually like the perfect size for me to kind of like tuck in. And I think I'm going to switch out the paper that I have here. Just kind of like this gold and white paper from like Michael's or something. And I'm going to tuck this in. Again, I'm sorry if the lighting is like awful. But it's already nighttime. And if I put on the fan light, it's going to get a weird glare. So I'm going to stick with this kind of like little ambiance lighting for you guys. So let's take a look at what I've done today. Honestly, I haven't been in the planner, but I have done stuff. I'm gonna backtrack to yesterday. I did do my final budget. I just haven't really gone to the bank. I was supposed to go to the bank today. Let's bring this down a little bit. I was supposed to go to the bank today, but I didn't. Which is fine, no big deal. And then again, this is yesterday's. I also did get the birthday card for my nephew because his birthday party was today. So yeah, pretty much this is all I've done today. I had my daughter's orthodontist appointment at 10 o'clock this morning, and then I had my nephew's birthday party at Dave & Buster's at 2:30. We ran into a little bit of traffic coming home, which kind of sucked because what would normally be a half-hour drive home turned into over an hour. For what? I have absolutely no idea. There was no crash. Construction is minimal. It's still 3 lanes open on a highway, so I figured that would be enough. But evidently it wasn't. So I'm just going to kind of take you guys on a quiet little journaling session for today. I did add in snippets from today, so at least you guys have a little bit of what happened today, just not planning wise. But enjoy the journaling, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Hey, so I'm sorry guys, I didn't get a chance to film an outro for you for this week's kind of plan with me / week in the life of video, but you saw that we had a fun day yesterday at Epcot, and it was literally like a full day adventure. We left the house around 5:30 and we got back around 8:30 at night, so you'll see some snippets of Epcot. I think I did some of the rides. I'm not even quite sure. I don't remember what I filmed, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm really looking forward to doing another week in the life. I love this combination between the planning version and the actual like out and about. I hope you guys love it too, and I will see you in the next video.